Hey, we're excited to talk about the new water bottle fillers that are available in the gym lobby and down by the actual gym floor. We've got one, I think, by the girls' locker room. But right now, we installed these. These are really nice as far as showing how many bottles we've actually saved by not buying water bottles and using your own water bottle. All you have to do is take your water bottle, place it up underneath, and it'll auto-fill. Now, of course, when it gets near the top, you pull your water bottle away, and you're finished. So another way to stay refreshed at Heritage High School. I believe I was up at Baylor one day, and Baylor had one of these installed. Of course, it was a little bit different. It was a full system. And so we went online to kind of check out to see if we could get a system like this. Well, of course, the cost for a whole new system was expensive, and why get rid of a good water fountain that you have right now? So we went ahead and looked out there, and we actually found a retrofit kit that actually installed on the existing system that we have. So hopefully we'll start seeing more of these around the school, because we can retrofit every one of our water fountains around Heritage High School.
Let's have your good fellow now join in a song.
Vive la compagnie!
Success to each other and pass it along.
Vive la compagnie!
We are headed to State Literary at Veterans High School
to compete on Saturday.
We're going to Warner Robins for state.
Taking a big trip down there, and hopefully they'll place first in state too. We've been working hard after school, and they're really talented.
So we're going down there. We're taking girls dramatic interpretation, quartet, and trio. We've been to state before with trio several years ago.
I feel like we did really well. We have a lot to improve on. We have to practice some this week, and I feel like it was good. We blend really well.
I feel like we have a good group. We feel like that Alex here's going with us. We feel like we've got a good group going this year. We're really excited about the possibilities. I think that Novella going for the second year in a row will help not only her, because she's been there before and she'll have a better sense of what's going on, but it'll help the other people because she can talk to them and just how it works, how everything is, and give them a sense of what to expect.
You know, this is my first time with literary competition, so I've done choral competitions before, and this is basically the same thing, but I've just never been involved with literary.
Novella went last year in Girls DI and competed, and this is the first time we've ever taken quartet to state, so we're pretty excited about the group of kids that we're taking.
And I have to say, too, that the boys' quartet had a score of 100, a perfect 100 score from one of the judges, so I'm really excited about that.
I think we're pretty ready. We got a little bit more practice to do, but going to state, woo.
It's going to be really tough competition, so I feel like we'll do well. I'm not sure where we'll place, but I feel like it'll be really good.
Hopefully we'll come back with 3 wins. That's our plan, is to go down there and come back with 3 wins and compete.
I'm excited just to learn and see how the whole state process works, and hopefully we'll be there every year.
I wish good luck to all of the other contestants.
La compagnie!
The title of my story is called The Importance of the Egg McMuffin, and it's not actually about Egg McMuffins.
Well, the name is exercitatus, which in hindsight sounds a little silly, but it's a Latin word that means confrontation.
It's basically about lives and how you may think that your life is insignificant or that you're not important, but really every little thing you do is important.
It's about a guy whose kid is murdered, and he gets a little worked up for obvious reasons, and he kills the guy that he thinks did it.
And it was a short story about a 4'11" pickle that lived in Cloverdale, Oregon and worked at a supermarket. It was only like 3 pages.
I mean, I've been working on this one piece for a few weeks.
Writing is something that I want to make a career out of when I'm older, so it's nice that people do want to read what I write.
Honestly, I'm pretty satisfied that it made it this far.
Hopefully, all of our writings will, go on and maybe go to region or state.
Skills USA is going to Atlanta to compete in state.
Those who competed at skills regionals and succeeded there, or those whose competitions started at state, are heading to Atlanta for a couple of days to compete for skills.
This is my last time getting to compete at state for skills, so that's kind of bittersweet.
We are competing in 12 competitions and have over 26 members going with us to compete.
We've got 3 teams that are competing from the Public Safety Department. One is a tactical team, one is a CSI crime scene investigation team, and then our 3rd team is a quiz bowl team.
We always go to state for like state-only competitions, and I think we're going to win again this year and make it to nationals again.
I know the majority of us that competed at region are going. I know we had a very successful run at region. We did really good. So I think we'll do just as good at state, if not better.
But some of them, if you place first, you get to go to nationals, and that will be in Kentucky this summer.
I think that we've got some strong competitors, and we swept it last year. Plan to do the same thing this year.
I'm not really that concerned about placing or anything like that. Just to go out there and represent Heritage well and represent the Public Safety Department really well. That's really the biggest thing to me, is just to make a good showing and represent us the best they can.
I like being able to finally in my senior year be able to do this and end on such a strong note. You know, if we don't make it to nationals, whatever, we still competed on state level for movie making. It's awesome.
Skills USA has been an amazing opportunity for me.
I feel like senior year is a good end to senior year, is competing at state, and hopefully if I can get to nationals it can be even better than that.
I'm just really excited, and I can't wait for us to get down there and have a good time.
Well, I'd sing a theme song right now, but it's really lame.
You should sing it anyway.
Should I?
I look forward to looking at careers in colleges during my lunch.
Well, we're excited about our College and Career Day next week. We've got several colleges and different local businesses coming in, setting up their table. There are also companies setting up. You know, I know, like, for example, one is Chatham, which is in Chattanooga, and they usually come every year, and there's a lot of employment opportunities, you know, as far as summer jobs and internships and that kind of a thing.
College is a lot of fun, but it's your future and your career that you need to look at. So you need to make sure that you are getting what you need from that college and make the best that you can out of it.
I really believe that these people are involved in the acceptance of students to their colleges, and if you go up there and you make a good impression, then they'll remember that name. Maybe they'll jot that name down. You'll meet somebody that's a contact for you, and maybe that'll help make the difference in acceptance or not getting accepted to the college of your choice.
Remember this too, guys. If you have a sense of hopelessness regarding college and not being able to attain a degree and eventually getting a job, just look no further than Bert Charette. You know, if Coach Charette can actually get a degree, allegedly, and have a job, then there's hope for you. And I'm spent.
I mean, look at that way you get free stuff. You can't beat that. So, yee, run it.
This weekend, April 17th and 18th, there will be the premiere of the drama club show Psycho, which is a stage adaptation of Alfred Hitchcock's famous film. It'll be 2 school shows on Friday, as well as an evening show at 7, and there will be a matinee at 2 on Saturday, and another evening show at 7 also.
It was adapted by Novella Long, Laura Ramsey, Tanner Dean, and Shelby Gwynn, a previous graduate of Heritage.
The production has been fantastic. My cast is stellar. I cannot be prouder of them. They're fantastic. The set's looking great. We've got awesome props, awesome furniture. We got great sound and light tech and great backstage hands too. And I really see that it's going to come together in the end. It's a little bit stressful. It's Tech Week, but things are going to clean up and get really, really great by the end of the weekend.
It's just going to come together great. Tech Week's always the hardest thing to do, and I have no doubt that they're going to pull it off. It'd be one of the best shows that they've done here.
I love and adore every cast member for this production, and I
think that the show has really brought something new to Heritage. It's brought new ideals and tactics on stage that we haven't seen in the past years.
I think it's pretty cool that they're doing something maybe a little more well-known. I've heard a lot of students talk about how they're excited to see this one.
Yes, this is a very intense story filled with all sorts of macabre elements. It really it inflames the senses. You'll definitely want to catch every last moment. Particularly, my favorite part of this story is where the wicked uncle convinces the little son, who will soon be king, to go off and view the wildebeests, only to see his father, the great king, become trampled before his very eyes. It's tragic, but moving, deeply moving.
We won 198 games here at Heritage. I'm not sure exactly how many we've lost. I think it's like 60 or something, but we've won 198 in 7 years.
To think of what he's done in 7 years with the quality of girls we have, the type of young ladies they are, student athletes, everything from their academic awards, and then obviously everything on the field. There's no question that he has set a standard of excellence in that regard, and it's one that we hope to continue upon.
We had 3 missions that we tried to establish in our program. One was to win state. One was to make each player the best they could be each and every day, both on and off the field. And 3, give them the opportunity to play in college if that's something they wanted to do. And I think we've accomplished all that except win state.
We're also excited about him obviously remaining as a part of our, as a teacher, part of the staff here at HHS.
The thing I would hope is that whoever they hire as the next coach will be able to continue the good things that we've already started. And like I say, I really think the only thing left to accomplish in the program is to win a state championship. And hopefully the girls and the new coach will be able to accomplish that.
Again, with that, we commend and we're all the accomplishments and all the positives he had to contribute to our program.
Well, I think anytime you follow somebody who's had that kind of success, it's always hard, because there's a lot of expectations surrounding a program like the Heritage Softball program.
Among the many, many positives are, his familiarity with the program and, the way Coach Chatton had coached it and put everything in place. And of course, the girls, he's got a great rapport and relationship with the girls, with our parents, and he's got the demeanor and communication skills that we like all our coaches to have.
Our goals have not changed a bit. Our goals are threefold. We want our girls first and foremost to be great people. They want them to be great students and great people on the field and off the field. So that's number one. Number 2 is to give them an opportunity, if they want to play beyond high school, to play beyond high school. But ultimately, here at Heritage High School, our goal is to win a state championship, and that has not changed. So yeah, we fully anticipate in October of next year to be going to Columbus and competing for a state championship.
I know Coach Broom's excited to be where he is, and also we're thrilled to have Coach Tanner Moore joining the staff. A little later on, he's obviously busy with baseball right now, but yeah, we're thrilled and happy, and I think overall the girls seem to be very happy about it. So I think Coach Carter is very capable and will continue to build upon the success we've had and hopefully take the program to another level.
Look forward to having another interview next year after we win a state championship. That'd be awesome.
Work-based learning is an opportunity for a student who has been involved in some career tech classes here at Heritage to get out there and kind of see what the world of work is all about. So there are different options available for students: paying jobs, unpaid jobs, focused jobs on a career pathway, and jobs that are focused on just getting employability skills. Next year, we'll have all different kinds of opportunities. Students may go to work in the morning and then come in and go to school in the afternoon, which is great for those of you who are involved in sports, football, band. Also, we are starting a brand new career center this year, which is not just for work-based learning students, it's for everybody in the school. If you're planning on having an interview, come see me. I'll help you with your resume. I'll go through an interview with you. My job is to make sure when you go out into this community that you're the one they want to hire. So I'm really excited about the career center and everything that's coming next year, and I hope that you'll be excited about it too and get involved in what's going on here at Heritage.
May 7th, Thursday, May 7th at 7 o'clock, we have American Pop in the theater, and it's going to be $4 for adults, $2 for students. It's going to be amazing. It's a show choir performance where kids are singing and dancing for the whole performance.
And it is all of the popular music from the 50s all the way till now, kind of mashed together.
I think it's going to bring a versatility to the kind of music that the audience gets to hear.
Started in January. We've been working every day, just trying to get it down. I think we're right on track. It's going to be good, but it's been a lot of hard work.
The moves have been hard to get together, but it's coming along very nicely, I feel. So, and especially with Emilee's help.
Mrs. Parker at the middle school and Emilee Levan, a student here at our school, have choreographed the 2000 section. So they've done a lot of work with that. They've sent it to me on video. Emilee's come in and worked with the class some, and so they've helped out tremendously. Ms. Peters has helped us with costume suggestions, and she's offered to help with hair and makeup, which will be really nice. And Mr. Jones at Entertainment Solutions volunteered his time and energy to get all the 2000s music that I chose and put it together in a mix so that we would have that track for the new section of music.
Blake Dean here is going to kill it.
Tyler Vaughn is Justin Timberlake.
Now it's time to leave it.
I feel like that's all that needs to be said.
I think everybody's going to want to dance when they hear the music and see the kids dance, and it's a really exciting show. Music from the 1950s all the way through current day, pop music, so it's a lot of fun.
Just one day someone mentioned, why don't we just throw in a random name, and then it just kind of snowballed from there, and we've had lots of different people come up with names and kind of jump on the bandwagon. How about this name? How about that name?
I think I listen more now. I don't know if other kids listen more, but I listen more just to see who they're going to throw out there. I think it's pretty cool.
Do you think it's funny? I don't. I mean, maybe the first time cool, sure. And now it just keeps going on and on. And it's like a bad joke that just keeps getting repeated.
Do I have an opinion on that? I sort of do, but opinions are much like elbows. Oftentimes they're bendy, scabby, and scaly. So henceforth, I don't find it humorous in the slightest.
One of the funniest ones was the day we called Clark Kent. Shortly thereafter, a student came in here and had on a Superman t-shirt. He said, "I'm here."
Well, when I hear celebrities' names and I hear superheroes' names coming on, especially like the other day, I thought, you're not really recording this, are you? When I heard Clark Kent, I immediately thought, man, my cover's blown, but nobody really noticed.
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like the announcements are strictly for students that go to Heritage High School.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Sure.
Yeah, celebrities with names and characters, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I can't imagine that we'd be in any kind of legal trouble from, say, Stan Lee for calling Peter Parker to the office.
Pretty sure I didn't come up with the idea, no. I mean, I would probably know if I did come up with the idea.
I don't know if I'm really comfortable with this interview. You should probably talk to Whited.
There's a proverbial saying, crap rolls south. That means it goes downhill. I'm at the bottom of the hill.
A fellow administrator of mine, who happens to be my boss, decided it would be a really good idea to start sticking these names in that just to get people to listen.
But you're not recording this, are you?
No.
It's a cast of 60 middle schoolers, but it's a fun show and they're doing a great job.
Well, it's Alice in Wonderland, and
It's very whimsical, and it's been really hard to get everything right, but I think we'll do it good.
It's a really fun show, and I think that we're going to have a good time performing for all the little kids and all the older kids. And I think the main point is just to go out there and have fun.
Hopefully we won't scare anyone.
True.
Retweet.
Yes, you do. I would say probably the little rabbit. He's always worried about getting late.
That's part of the reason I like doing middle school productions is to, encourage them to get involved in things in high school and maybe beyond high school. I hope that the high school kids will enjoy watching our production. A lot of those kids that are going to be coming are kids that, have been in productions in the past or watched our productions in the past. And so they tend to be a pretty good audience. And, I think they'll be supportive of the middle schoolers. We have a really good heritage family kind of situation between the middle school and the high school, so I think that works out good.
Well, I remember whenever I was like a freshman and stuff, and I would watch the news, I'd be like, oh, those kids are so cool. That they must be so talented, but no, because it's just me. I'm not talented at all. I just say the weather.
I knew that I wanted to do something in the broadcasting field, wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So getting to be a part of the news and actually getting to be in front of the camera anchoring with Ashton is really exciting.
We had a great crew this year. We had a lot of new people, like Hunter Rentz come in, and he changed the show up and gave it like a new feel, a new vibe or whatever, and the show turned out really, really well.
I felt like I got to be a part of everything. Like you go around, go to this story, go to do that story. But then you kind of realize that these are all big events in the school that happen over the course of the year, and you're a part of that. That's really neat to me.
It's been pretty fun. Mr. Green kind of gets a little bit bipolar sometimes, but he's really a great guy, and he's been an awesome teacher.
I passed the broadcasting exam, or end of pathway, which was really cool, because that's really hard to do apparently.
My first broadcasting class, I absolutely hated it, and then then they put me in this class, and I actually liked it.
It's been an experience to work on the news with all these wonderful people, working every day, every morning.
My favorite memory is probably in Broadcasting 1 when Raven wore a mannequin head, and we did a short film about her being a haunted mannequin head, and it was really fun.
Well, there's been a lot of yelling, and those have been some fun memories. And you know that it's not a normal Tuesday or Thursday if Mr. Green hasn't thrown a tantrum.
I really like the teacher appreciation show, not where I myself got to anchor, but we got to watch other people anchor.
And then I remember in the middle of the show, it was during the commercial break, I think, Brandon Morrell had to leave, and he ran the TriCaster. So then Jeff was like, oh, Abigail, go back there and run the TriCaster. And I was like, I'm anchoring the news though. And he was like, yeah, you're gonna have to run back there and do the TriCaster. So I pretty much ran that whole show. That was all me.
Doing commercials has always been one of the fun things about doing the news. When we did the lightsaber commercial with me and Connor, there are so many times where we would get almost done with a shot, and either me or Connor would break out into hilarious laughter.
Really enjoyed doing the happenings with Justin every day, just because it was a time to edit something ridiculous.
My favorite memory has to be junior year when Abigail Owen and I were in a group with Emily Holcomb and a bunch of other people, and we made our 10-minute movie called Blood in the Windex.
We've actually got to anchor all year long, not just this semester, so whoopee to us.
Whoopee to us.
I'm gonna thank everyone. I've made a lot of new friends that I probably wouldn't have met if I wouldn't have been on the news, so I'm really glad that I got to make all those friends. And thank you, Mr. Green, for yelling at me and making me become the weather girl I am today. And my last things is tomorrow's gonna be a high of 65 and a low of 23.
I'm going to be on the Good Morning Today show. You'll see me there with Matt. We'll be riding roller coasters. See you then, Jeff Green.
Peace out, Heritage. It's been real.
Yeah, just thanks to everyone that's helped out, and it's been a great broadcasting year.
It was fun while it lasted, and hopefully you'll see us all in the future somewhere.
You're great, Mr. Green. Thanks for being an awesome teacher.
I never thought I wanted to anchor, but Mr. Green put me up there and I ended up loving it. So thank you guys for letting me have the opportunity.
Stay classy, Heritage.
Oh,